Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of battling drought with garden hose timers and hydrants, and we'll get back into where we finished off yesterday's video. Okay, getting out here by the garden shed to work on that one. While I'm working out here, I decided to go ahead and turn that sprinkler on and let it run for a while. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is a different brand, even though it's painted the same color than the other two were. This one here, a little bit easier to work with. And oh, crap. They had silicone on there. And this one has a 1/2 inch adapter on it. Crap. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to put the ball valve assembly on here because this is 3/4 inch. Everything else I've been doing has been 3/4 inch. I'll have to get a 1/2 inch adapter and stuff later on. But in the meantime, go ahead and put some Teflon tape on there instead of silicone rubber. Get all the silicone rubber off of here. Kind of explains why this one didn't have as much flow as the other ones did. Okay, there we go. On there, put that away. So what I'll do is, for now, there we go. Definitely easier to work with though. Okay, so put that on there. I'll go ahead and put a splitter on here. And I will put the timer on here and go ahead and just so that way I can just run the hose, sprinkler right now. And later on when I get up to Home Depot, I can get another. What I'll do is I'll get another one, put it off on this other side here, and just that way I can have it set up to run 2 different ones. I'll get the 1/2 inch assembly to go in here, and then we'll be all set for that. Tighten that up. Here. Put this hose on here. There we go. Just tightened a little bit better. There we go. Try to turn this on. And we will turn this on. There we go. And turn that on for 45 minutes out here. Full. Let's see what's going on over here. There it goes. It's having problems getting all the air out of the line, but now it's spraying just fine. Kind of hard to tell. go. It's reaching out to here. There it's going. Oh, looks like it's got a leak down below. Got to turn it off and go out there and tighten the hose fitting up over there. Now what happened was the little washer screen in there had cocked sideways, and so when I tried putting it together before, it bound up on the washer. So now it should be working fine. And it looks a little more pressure to it and no leakage at the bottom. So that's working. So we're slowly winning the battle against drought here and turning the Idaho desert into someplace beautiful. Of course, even as a desert, it's more beautiful than California. Sorry guys, but hey, I was born in California. I'm here. That's got to tell you something. All right, so let me go on to the next project here. Do you know one of the things I really hate when I do something stupid about? Like not turning on the sound for the last section I did where I put that together, where I installed the 1/2 inch male by male iron pipe thread nipple, the ball valve, the adapter and everything. The whole process I went through that, I forgot to have the sound on. So anyways, so I taped, quick recap, Teflon taped the fittings, tightened it in there together, Teflon taped that adapter, put it in, put these back on, added this to it. Then, as you can see, I got it on there. It's got about 5 minutes of timing going because I turned on the sprinkler to test it. So that sprinkler there is working. It's a nice sprinkler. I love it. Big throw, goes over. Not like that little cheap one there. So what I'm going to do, I got another one installed down over there now, and we're going to walk around and take a look at it. Try to stay dry here. Almost tempted to walk through the sprinkler, but I'm not sure if the camera would survive. As hot as it is out here. So this one over here, got it ready to go. Now it has adjustments here for the angle. You can adjust both sides, and the adjustments keep it in a certain pattern. So if it was all the way down, it would hit the house. So I bring it up so it's not spraying the side of the house, and we'll check that out in a minute here. But first, I want to come over here and get some other work done here before I turn that on. Okay, let's see where I'm at here. Get that plugged in. All right, so the last couple days after I got this all raked up and all nice, I've been soaking it down at night. So all that powdered stuff here will be damp. So if it's damp, then I can compact it and make it stay together. This is definitely manual labor. Now it doesn't take, as heavy as this thing is, it's a workout, but it doesn't take too long to stomp everything here down in. That's some calisthenic exercise there. But it's all nice and firm. Wet it down a couple more times to get it to cement together, and that'll be done. Now, let's get some things set up here. All right. So I got the water on, but I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so it's not on full, because I'm not sure how that's going to spray. Okay, good. Come over here out of the way of the spray. See how close it comes this way. Okay, it's going perfect the other direction over there. Hitting just through the plants and trees a little bit. It comes this way and it stops. Ooh, just about right. Probably one more click this direction and it'll be perfect. So let me run out there really quick. All right. Because I don't know if you can see the dots here where the rain was hitting, but let's back up here and see where it hits now that I moved it back a little bit farther. Okay, perfect. A couple dots are landing just on the top of the berm here. So that's perfect where we want that to go. So I'm going to leave that going there. So let's go around to the other side and take a look back over here at the other. Oh, I got one more thing to do here. Hang on a second here. We have our super reel of 350 feet of hose on there. So I'm going to put it up over on the side there, where if we need to, we can attach it. It'll reach the hydrant there, so I can disconnect that short hose there. And that short hose I usually use for filling up the herbicide sprayers. So let's see if I can get around the corner here before we get wet. Because the water, you can see the water's hitting right here in this area here. Whew. Oh, we have one of our common occurrences. That's the train heading up, and the car you saw just on the other side of it, that's the old Yellowstone Highway. So here, let's see what we got here. Let's get the glare where I can actually see it. Okay, so I don't have the sprinkler on this one here yet. This one here is the automatic timer is set up for the lilac, and I replaced the 100-foot hose here with a 75-foot hose. So you see it's just got a little bit of slack on each end. That's all it's got there. And this works fine. I already tested it. And so I just got to get a short hose to add to this sprinkler so it can be moved around. I'm not sure. I may just go ahead and put the 100-footer on it. That way it can make it all the way out there into the old orchard out there by those trees out there and water that down. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then once I have that done, that tree stump out there, it's got that pole on it. Since I got the underground electrical going over to the out by the cargo container, I got to take that pole down and roll up that extension cord. So hang on a second, and I will. Okay guys, I need to apologize. I got a little busy out here and I forgot to turn on the camera. But so I took down the pole. It was held on with clamps and some screws to the side of the stump here. So now that it's down, I'm not going to do it right now. What I was going to do is here in the middle here, right in here, I was going to get some of the briquettes out, stock it all up, get a little fire going, let it burn down through the stump. I don't have time to deal with it because I'm heading back to California tomorrow, and that may take more than a day or two to burn down through, so I don't want to leave it here. So I'm just going to go ahead and gather up the tools and the screws and stuff, then turn on the sprinkler here. And I need to let Andrew know to move his trike. So give me a few minutes and we'll test the water and see how this one works at this location here. Okay, so more watering done, stuff getting set up. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but it's going up. As it goes up vertically, watch where it stops. Does not get on the trailer. Not on the trailer, not one drop. So that's how this little plastic slide adjustment works on it, and it goes over and just barely touching over there on by the house there, which is just where I want it to go to. Of course, now when I turn the next one on down here, that will reduce pressure just a little bit and probably be stopping just in front of the fill dirt. I'm filling in the low spot there in front of the house. Let me go turn this one on and see how this one here does. It's looking like those Orbit mechanical timers are absolutely fabulous. No batteries. Okay, so let me turn this up here. Let's see how this one over here works. So I swapped out the short heavy-duty black hose, and I put the 100-footer on there so it can go out farther. And when it's fully extended, its spray ought to reach the front fence. Go ahead and turn that all the way up on that. Let's go take a look-see and see how it's spraying. I'm tempted to walk into it, but this poor camera I don't think will take it. I don't think it's waterproof. Okay, the water's coming right over and stopping right here in front of us and going back. Well, okay, and it's getting wet up to this area up here, so that's good for there. Yeah, this is going to take a bit more watering for the next several days for it to really, all that powdery dirt I dug out, to get it to compact back in. Down in the trench where I was able to absolutely flood it, it compacted good, but the loose stuff on top, since I don't have a compactor, and I'm not going to use that little square thing to beat it all day long. But yeah, so this one here now with the other one on, how far over is the water going? Let's see. A couple drops are hitting on the dirt. That's fine, that's perfect. Well, I think I'm about done here. It's time for me to start packing up the stuff in the truck to take back to California, empty containers and such. So if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that little red button down there below the video. And when it turns gray, click on that little bell. That means you'll get notifications. Oh, let me get back up. Too dark. Let me get back out here. There you can see me. That means you'll get notifications of whenever I post a new video. Also, don't forget to pound the thumbs up like button. Let's YouTube know that you actually like the video and you want to see more of them. And I can bring up I can see how many people are actually saying they like the videos. Also, if you have friends, family, or co-workers that might be interested in any of our videos, go ahead and share it with them. You know, they may find something very useful for in their own lives. All right, so this is Gil with the Camppatton Family Compound saying take care, have fun, and remember, in the summer heat, stay hydrated.